on the beat.
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my uche day. Papa Emeka, don't blind from growing. Pikin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she knows I be this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joints with the trembling, oh. Hey. If we no join, our children go so.
Bafra, where you dey? We dey wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. We Simon Ekpa we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout. Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Freedom now before it's too late. In With Simon Ekpa, we go march along. From the east to the west, we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, I call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you are connecting from. Please like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Help us to send this information to those who need to hear us so that our voice will be heard. The restoration of independent state of Biafra has already kicked off. We must do everything humanly possible to see that full restoration is done. Today we are hearing of different attacks in Biafra land. They try to use that to stop us, but we are unstoppable. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter their propaganda, their blackmail, we cannot be stopped. Wherever you are as a Biafran, I urge you to stand up. I urge you to stand up for yourself. Do not allow anybody to intimidate you. Do not allow anybody to blackmail you. Do not allow anybody to push you to the direction you don't want to go. I urge you to stand up for yourself and fight this battle because it is time for us to fight. We must fight and get our freedom. Freedom doesn't come cheap. Freedom comes with sacrifice. We must all prepare to make this ultimate sacrifice to get our freedom. Not just for ourselves, for our generation unborn. Wherever you are today, whatever thing you are hearing in Biafra land, do not shake and do not move. We must continue to protect and defend Biafra land. We must continue to support the United States of Biafra under the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oronigwe. We must continue to support the United States of Biafra. That is the right thing to do. Whatever thing you are hearing from right, left, and center, do not pay attention. These are deception from the pit of hell. We must continue, and victory must be ours. Once again, we have come this evening to share views and share information on the situation at hand. You're going to hear from Biafrans of different factions and directions for you to know the update and what is going on. We must continue. Let's listen.
River State. As I'm talking to you now, there is animosity, hate between the Jaws and the Ikweres in River State, or the Iguacha State. I told them yesterday that what is going on, that Wike will never allow the brother Fubara to be there. It's either they impeach Fubara or they declare state of emergency. That was what I told them. It was not up to 3 hours. I left the platform and the Imperfect sent me DM immediately that okay, what you said had happened. I went online and I checked, it was true. And I asked them, what is happening in River State? Or the Iguacha State? What is happening there? Is there any breakdown of law and order? Why would the drug baron in Asorok declare state of emergency in Biafra land? Even if they are going to impeach their own, one Nigerian that is the executive elected governor of that state under the occupation of the Nigerian force, won't they allow due process to go through? When they issue impeachment letter, it has to go through the process and it will end up in the hands of the Chief Justice of that state under the occupation of Nigeria. And they have discovered that, oh, if it gets to that Chief Justice of the state, it will not pass through because that one is for Fubara. They now connive and immediately declare a state of emergency. The same thing they did to our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They refused to allow due process to go on in Kenya. They kidnapped him. They brought him to Nigeria for trial, illegal trial. And the judge that they have placed now to preside over the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is another criminal too. If you go and read the foundings of the Judicial Council of the Zoo, you will see the atrocities that Omotosho has also committed. These are the people that are presiding over their justice system. These are the people that they made to stand and preside over your, trials. Evil people. Evil people. They went behind. They did what they did. And today, pipelines are on flames. This man has succeeded in creating enmity. This is the reason why anytime I come, I always call out our cousins from the riverine areas, the need and reasons for them to join hand with their brothers and sisters to fight as one. They refused.
They will learn in a hard way.
They refused. I told them, anytime you will bear me witness, right from Linda TV show, our sister, I have been calling and calling them that the reason why Ijo Ikwere is where they are today, they've not been invaded, is because of the majority of their Igbo-speaking Biafrans. That is the reason, because they are the ones that are fighting this evil. They refused. Today, the Nigeria they have been validating has come heavily on them. I cannot say because our forefathers reincarnated and come back, then I will stuff him to death with food. No, I won't do that. They are our brothers. This is the time now. This is the time for introspection. This is the time for us to come together. Because there is no other time. There is no other time. These people will do everything in order to divide our people from that side. The more we play to the tunes of this zoo, the more they win us. But Chuko Kikabiama will not allow them to have their way over us. The United States of Biafra has been declared, and the diplomatic processes are going on, and our people must come together. Just like you said, position yourself very well. This is the final battle in order to take control of that part of Biafra land. That is what these people are doing. They want to take it over. When we were telling our cousins the other side, they say, oh, we are not part of Biafra. Oh, you are calling us, you are including us because of oil and gas. They ran away from us. Today, that thing that used Easter to whip the Biafran people, their cousins, is now biting them. And now they are going to fight with their own. So many will die. This is the price you pay for treachery. This is the price you pay for not coming together. That's exactly what it is. And it is so painful to me that it is happening in Biafra land. I am not happy. I am not happy. How are we going to face? We are facing these people internationally. We are facing them in our own land. We are facing them now in that particular part of Biafra land. Who is on our side? Are they ready? This is the reason why when I said the time they gave Tompolo that contract to guide the pipelines, I said, why did you take it? The breadfruit that is in your father's land that you're supposed to control, they are not giving it to you to go and guard. Why will you take it? And I don't even know what Tompolo is doing with the money that they are paying him because of contracts. You deny your own people. Now they have come. They have come just like the way they did to the Hausa people in the north. They create division. They throw in the spanner, they pour some sand within them, and they begin to fight themselves. How long are they going to sustain this fight? If their brothers in the hinterland now say, oh, we cannot join you, what will be their fate? What is going to be their fate? The pig, like you said, his mouth now is pechikom.
Yeah.
He can't speak.
He has been ranting. It's time to rant now. Let him come and rant. It's time.
What?
To brandish AK-47 against the Igbos. The time have come.
He was claiming your own brothers and sisters that could have stood with you now in the time of this problem. You are boasting how you are sending your men in Isukwato, in Umuahia, in Enugu, in Anambra, in Imo State, in also joining hand to destroy your own brothers. You do not know. A cow that was busy defecating and spoiling his master's house never knew that at night your master will go inside his bedroom and sleep. You will sleep on that particular place you urinated and defecated. He can no longer speak. If he wants to speak now, he's afraid to speak because the arms of the invaders are on their land, are on them, and they are just waiting for them now to speak before they will come after them. Who is going to support you? The same people that you unleashed your own mercenaries to go and kill, and you came out to boast about it. It's a pity what is going on in Iguacha. It's a pity that we have a traitor like Wike in Biafra land. A man that stands accused of killing our people in Obi Banami. We are in a very serious trouble. We are in a serious trouble as I'm talking to you now. Because they cannot come there, but they are using this instrument of the invading force against our people on that side. I just pray that God will give us the strength to withstand them, just like the way we have been standing against them toe to toe. I leave it here, my brother. I am angry. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Their inactions is what is causing this thing today. Their inactions, their wickedness is what is causing all these things today. But Chukwu Kikabiama is with us. They will never prevail upon the children of light, the children of Biafra. We will always come out, smiling. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. You see, these people, that is why we say the only solution for the madness and lawlessness in the zoo is Biafra. There is nothing that can save you. You can continue to pretend because of the peanut they give you, because they put you in a post, and you think that you have made it, you have arrived. As long as you continue to work against the freedom of the Biafran people, your doom will definitely come. Anybody that is working against the restoration of Biafra, whether directly or indirectly, it doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your location, and you are standing against Biafrans, perpetrating evil against Biafra and supporting it, your doom will definitely come. And nothing is going to save you. When Mazen Nandekanu made that declaration in tears and in pain, and you called it a bluff, go and check. Everyone that have worked against Biafra in one way or the other, they will meet their end. And that's what is happening today. I am telling you that it will turn out to our own good. The only thing Biafra has to do is to be stand still, hold on to our mandate. Hold on to the mandate of the Declaration of the United States of Biafra. That opportunity is going to present itself. We were talking about it yesterday. I was explaining about the issue of Burkina Faso, how nobody believed that they could be able to get away from France. Our own opportunity is setting itself. Wherever you are as a Biafran, do not shake. If you are from the old southeastern region, a Biafran, and you don't support Biafra, you will definitely go down. You will go again. You will destroy yourself. Every one of you will destroy yourself. Look at what is happening. The lawlessness of the zoological republic is so much that you can't even. How can you start? Even on their own constitution, that man, that drug baron in Asrog, has no right to suspend the governor. He has no right to do what he did. He has no right. He has no right to remove a governor and the deputy. He has no right to do so. Even in their own constitution. But we are talking about a lawless place. And some people think you can manage it. It can never work for you. And when we say what he did is wrong in all aspects, I want you to hear the explanation of this man. This is one of them. He's one of them, one of the one Nigerians. But look at how he explained what this man did. Just listen. Let's listen to his explanation for you to know that this criminal act is not even supposed to do it.
Are used to abnormality in our country, particularly when you have the culture of executive immunity or presidential impunity. We are then tempted to feel that such anomalies are the proper thing. There's no provision of the Nigerian Constitution that allows the president or anybody for that matter to remove an elected official. Between 1979 and now, we have close to 20 cases of our courts which have upheld the right of Nigerian people to be governed properly in accordance with the law. In other words, the law is saying that it is illegal on the part of state governors to remove elected chairmen and councillors and replace them with caretaker committees. Under the Constitution, you can only remove a governor by impeachment, by resignation, or on account of ill health. In the case of a legislator, you can only remove him or her by the process of recall. So there's no provision for, or no law has empowered the president to remove a governor. In other words, I mean, you might also say that if the country is fighting a war, say with another country, do you ask the president to be removed by the National Assembly so that a sole administrator is appointed for the prosecution of the war? So it is totally what President Obasanjo did in removing governors cannot be justified under the law. But you know, his regime was characterized by executive lawlessness and impunity.
So some of these videos we are playing is to, when we say certain things, people will think we're making it up. Even in their own law, they don't obey their law. There are so much lawlessness in that contraption called Nigeria. People just wake up and do whatever they like. And that is how their politics is being played. You just wake up because you have power, because you are in charge, you do anything. They don't care about what the law says. They do not care. They don't care. And we cannot be part of this madness. We cannot be part of it. And when you go and check the person the drug baron used now to replace the governor in Old River State, the person he used today to replace is somebody who was appointed by Buhari. You can imagine. Somebody who was appointed by Buhari. Anybody that has appointment from Buhari, you know where the person is coming from, and you know what the person stands for. Anybody that is associated or related to Muhammad Buhari, you know where they are coming from. You don't need to be told. That is the person the drug baron is using to replace the governor there.
And he is a former military officer as well, I think, from the Navy.
A former military officer, I think a naval officer also.
From the Navy. Yes.
A former naval officer appointed by Muhammad Buhari then. I told you it was during his own tenure. You can see where they are coming from. And when we tell you that you have no place in the zoo, you won't understand. Just like my brother Maswell said, The plan is to create that division more. You will now see a war between a job, open war, and the Ikpere people. They will use it to destroy yourself. All this while we have been talking about unity, uniting the United States of Biafra. You see some people in Ikpere, oh, I'm not Igbo. I'm not Igbo. I'm Ikpere. Ikpere is all I know. You see Ijaw people, oh, I'm not Igbo. I'm Ijaw. Talk about restoration of our dignity, our freedom. Mazin Nandekan has shouted it. We have said it every time we say it on our program, that there is no minority in Biafra. When Biafra comes, every region will mine their own resources. There is no state in Biafra land that does not have mineral resources. There is no state in Biafra land, among the 40 states of Biafra, there is no state that doesn't have oil. If that is your problem. There is no state that doesn't have oil. If that is what is your problem. The funniest thing that some of them who are even in the coastal region, you should be even worried because they are already milking yours, they are already finishing it. They are already milking it so much. Those ones in the mainland have not even been touched. Many of them have not been touched. They have a huge reserve over there. And in the 21st century, which country in this world is still talking about resources on the ground? How countries build their wealth today in 21st century is by services, the services you render. The richest countries in this world today are the countries that render services.
Services and technology.
These are the people that rule the world. It's not about resources on the ground. These are the people that rule the world. Brain-based economy, brain-based economy. Look at China. Look at Russia. Look at Japan. Look at the United States. Even though they have the resources on the ground, they don't even care about. They don't talk. Instead, they will compensate you and buy yours. You are still here, putting your head on the ground. In 21st century, somebody is still saying it is because of oil that this is that. Who cares? Who give a damn about your oil? When the richest country in this world today that are making it are countries that provide services. Countries that provide services. People will pay from their nose to get the service. The money will continue to flow, unstoppable. It is in the brain. It is inbuilt. It is not something you say you dig. It will flow in continuously. And yet, we have idiots around who refuse to see reasons. They work against themselves and they think they're working against me. All things will work for good for them that trust Kukugabiam. As many as are looking forward to Biafra, the stage is certain. It is certain, and we are going to get there. And those who have refused to support Biafra, the consequence is going to be heavy. The consequence is going to be heavy. While you are taking the life of Biafrans, you are rejoicing, and you come and announce it in the public. They sent you to destroy Biafrans. You do it, and you not see the public. Wait for it. Wait for it. That same cup you used to measure for people will be used to measure for you. But as for us, the Biafran people, our territory will not be used for any drama. The sovereignty of Biafra must be protected by all means possible. By all means. Let's hear from you, my brother Greg. Thank you for joining, brother Greg. Let's hear from you, bro Greg. Take the mic.
Thank you, Juice, and our son Awamboni, and Maazi Okechukwu. Nwanne time kwunu ka mege n'ọnụ. Aga m egburu gị onwe m. Dede mutume kwunu ka na mege n'ọnụ. Nwanne na nwanne ya o. Egbukwe na ha dede o. Dede si me kwunu ka mege n'ọnụ. Aga m egburu gị onwe m. Nwike saye kwunu ka yege n'ọnụ. Anyị ga-egburu ya onwe anyị. Asara saye kwunu ka na ege n'ọnụ. Anyị ga-egburu ya onwe anyị o. It's a pity. In one way, glory be to God. In another way, it is a pity. It is only a fool. It is only a fool. My senior brother say, onye na-ama mgbe a chọrọ ya okwu, ọhụ mgbe a sị ya chọkịrịghị m, ya ma na achọ na ya okwu. It is only a fool gara ama mgbe a chọrọ ya okwu. Onye iberibe. Asara dị ka ụbọ bụ onye iberibe. Because ike igbuwachi ohiwe kịta adịghị m. So ka mme nke na-aga enye much headache. Asara bụ onye iberibe. Ndị Niger Delta ha ncha niile bụ ndị iberibe. Iberibe nke ha bụ nke that is iberibe nke ha bụ nke ahịsị atụrụ ka ha mma. N'eziokwu eziokwu. Ana ọ kawo mbido. Because mụ ekwere m na kịta
nna m ochie Craig biko ndị be nne m ha nọkwa na Niger Delta mana anya wuru ndị iberibe o.
ndị Igbo ndị iberibe ha nọkwa na Delta. Ndị Anambra ihe ebe ọ na ọ yiri Delta ka ha sa ahụ. Ndị ọ na-enwetara ọyị n'aka ndị Abịa. Ihe yiri ekpe ha ndị iberibe bụ na ha maka aka wee mara asị ndị Niger Delta, ha maka ahụ onwe ha asị ndị Niger Delta. When you call River State, Delta State, and ka ebe a Jonathan si wee batakwa Bayelsa State. So they used to see themselves as more Delta. They used to see themselves as that the petrol and the gas is more in their place. They forgot that somebody was drilling borehole in Enugu State. I don't know how many meters he have drilled. Then gas pumped out. They will catch fire. You see, in Enugu State. So the issue is na ejula na asonye ọkụ. Ezla na anwụ ọ na-asụ no n'ọnya ma na-emenye ọkụ. This will be maybe the last chance, as I call it, for any Urobo, any what do you call them, Shakiri, any Asawana,
Ejo Ogoni,
Calabar, all of them. This will be a very last chance for them to understand. Ka ha wee ghọta that na onye ọbụla na-ejighị n'ụtụtụ wee gbaba ọsọ mmiri ga-ezu ya ahụ. And mmiri ga-ezu ya ahụ n'oge na-eteghị anya. Ọkwa ị hụrụ Asara Dakobo, Nigeria ga-egbu ya, go and mark it today. All na this administration egbu ha Asara, another administration will kill Asara Dakobo. Except Nigeria are divided today and tomorrow. Asara Dakobo and the Tompolo, Nigerian government will kill them. One day, go and mark it. Go and mark it. Go and mark it. Because why Tompolo is not talking is because they gave him contract. And the job people are dying. Europe people are dying. Isoko is dying. Calabare is dying. All their poor people are dying. And the poor ones are following him. One penny out of the contract, some will die. Only just to be a pipeline guide. Majority of them will die. So if the another government come out tomorrow and take away Tompolo contract, Tompolo will stop complaining like I started today. Except that you give him a contract to start killing his people as they give Asari the contract to start killing the Igbos. They gave him contract to go to Anambra, kill them. Go to Imo, kill them. And he took that contract. Na gana Anambra, na egbu ndo man, na gana Imo, na gana Enugu, na egbu. Na gana na n'obi Igbo, na-egbu. Wike nyere contract through Buhari asking for them to go to Obi Igbo to kill all the Igbos in Obi Igbo. Hope put on him money started the same contract to come to Owerri, to come to Imo and kill Imo people. Tinubu give him, Mba give him contract, and he continued turning his gun against his people. Today, Nigerian government is chasing. There is no way you can tell me that now that Asari is his house. It's impossible. If Asari say he's too bold, if Asari say he's too that is, he's too bold and he's untouchable, let him make a comment of with a camera to show where he is. In the next 30 minutes, let me know if he will be alive. I wish Mazi choose to wear that in his last comment. That where he was challenging Nigerian comment he made last week. That any pipeline that crossed a job people, that the job people have right to destroy it, and no human being will talk charm. Let Asari make the same video now and show where he is. Let me know if he will stay in the next 30 minutes alive. Let him show video just now in the next 30 minutes and show where he is and make the same comment. Let me know. He continued deceiving the job people. Now he will go on undercover and the job people will die. In the name of collecting money from Tinubu and killing Igbo people and killing the Biafrans. Now let Asari make one comment in the next 30 minutes. Let me know if he will be alive. Idiot. It's a pity. Because when all these things when you are telling them the truth, it's just like our people that is in this agitation. They refuse to take the truth. Somebody will know the honest life. He will say, no, I will not take it. Because he have a foolish interest to gain something that will not lead him in the next 3-4 years. And because he wants to gain for that particular time, he forgot in the next 50 to 100 years what his generation, his born children and unborn children, what they will become in the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years. They never think about those things. They only think about this particular moment. That is exactly what is happening between the Biafra agitation. Finland, who have not started continue to believe in truth, who continue to believe in lies and propaganda and lying against their fellow. What is different between them and Asari Dokubo? Even Asari Dokubo is more better because you know Asari, his goal, what he stands for. So it's a shame that this kind of thing is happening. It's a very big shame. You see? Now, we want to know what will be their next move. Since they have removed, I'm not interested in whether it's logical or whether Tinubu have right or whether Tinubu doesn't have right, because both Fubaru, there is no difference between Fubaru and any other governor in Nigeria who can go and remove any local government chairman when he wants. The same thing, the president can remove any governor when he wants. There is no constitution. There is no law. So they are all eating from the same pot. It's only when they have a different interest, when their interests clash, then people will, I don't take any side. My only side is, why are all this Niger Delta coming now they have the capacity to blow the bomb, and they have been killing the Biafrans all this while. Now they kind of been in jail for the past 5 years, and they didn't blow any pipeline. So they arrested Simon Ekpan, they didn't blow any pipeline. Now they start blowing pipeline because the government that is getting money to feed them and give them conny money, they have removed them. Now they're blowing up the pipeline, calling them the son of a job. Which kind of son of a job? Every person can have his own different understanding. That is my own, the way I see it. There is no difference between a John and the Igbo man in Owerri and the data where Asari Dokobo send people to go and kill and Okigwe. There is no difference between the man in a John and the where he send the Amufu people to find his men go there and kill people. There is no difference between a John man and the Anambas, where Soludo is working with the Asare to killing the Igbo people. There is no difference. So why are all these people now blowing at bomb? So they have this capacity all this while and they keep quiet. Shame unto them. Shame unto them. My prayer is let this thing continue. We are watching. So let it generate to the level where at least where they will understand it. Where they will look for Tompolo and what do you call him? And Asara Dokobo. That is when I will know that they are serious. The only person I will not want something to hurt is the governor. Because why I accepted him in the first place is because he refused to abide by the condition of Wike. So for me, that makes him a brave man. Apart from that, any of them, there is no difference. Both Wike and also them man for me, they're all in the same basket. So, but for this governor not to surrender himself to the command of Wike, just like as Bode in Lagos, that make me to single him out as a brave person. For me, apart from that, any other thing they are doing is rubbish. So we'll be on the side and watching them. Thank you, my brother Chiefs.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Let's hear from Mazi Okechukwu. Mazi Okechukwu, are you there?
Yeah, good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I don't have much to say. Why I called the other day I was talking, network chased me away. But I want to, today, what I want to do is to appreciate you for what you are doing for we Biafra. And I want to really encourage you not to back down, no matter the insult and attack. Continue in your education you are giving to us. And I believe many people are getting healed because it's a sickness. The character of our people and our behavior is a sickness that needed to be cured. And it is only what people are doing the meat. Let's stand strong without quivering. That is where to go. And if I'm to put mouth to what has happened in River State, there's somebody that normally call you, his name Bo Nkonye Wetere. Akonye Wetere.
Yeah.
Now these people are the people that have been hunting other Biafran like a goat, like a rat. Look at, I watched the broadcast of Asari where he was boasting, saying all manner of a thing. But like our brother said, up till now, I never see him to come and make noise again. Tompolo is the pipeline guy there. And because of the money that he's making, he don't want to talk. He stay mute. When someone is keeping quiet, it means that he's a complicit of what is going. We are talking, don't want to care. All you know that money is full pocket now. But you should remember that only the living that will eat money. When you don't die, all those billions, all that don't know how you suffer get them, it will go. And let them know that the way they are treating this struggle, uh, they have to know that the backbone of them that are say so-called Niger Delta is the Biafra in the interland. In fact, if they do not stand up a second, they are not anything for Nigeria. So what I want to say is that
I think he's kicked out.
Oh, he has gone. He has gone off. He has gone off. Mazi Chicks, let me just put in this. Until maybe before he comes in. You see,
Go ahead, my brother.
I have a friend. He's an Assam boy. He lived in Finland. He knows Simon Ekpa very, very well. Right now, he's in United States. He's married to a US lady, an American lady. I used to communicate with him all the time. Even yesterday, we spoke concerning this issue. He said, Anwimbun, I will come after you because you've been praying for the people in Niger Delta. You've been praying for them, calling them to come and join. And I believe that now that this thing is happening to them now, you will be worried. I say, yes, I am worried. He said, let the government deal with them. Because when Mazen Namdekano and Simon Ekpa was preaching to them, they refused to understand. They came against him. In fact, he said they contributed to the arrest and detention of these two great sons of Biafra land. That he loves what is happening to them so that they will understand that the power the old southern Nigeria, former Nigerian people have is the Biafran people, the Igbo majority, part of Biafra. If not for them, is an Isamano, if not for the Igbo speaking Biafrans, he said the whole of that place could have been taken over by now. But when they are fighting, they were fighting, they are still fighting to today. The only thing they can do is to come against Mazen Namdekano, criticize him, call him all manners of names, criticize Simon Ekpa. Now it's happening to them. He said, if he is discussing any issue with me, and I sound pitiful to them, say he will insult me. That was what that Assam man told me yesterday. I know that your mother comes from there. Your mother is a Biafran. But if you pity these people again, you know, knowing fully well what they did to Mazen Namdekano when Mazen Namdekano was fighting, he said he will insult me. I am older than him with about 6 years or thereabout. I'm telling you the truth. This is what this Isang young man told me. He's tall, very giant, very fair in complexion. So an Isang man. That's what he told me yesterday. I went home, I slept, I was thinking about it. But I cannot hold it because whatever that affects the eyes will definitely affect the nose. What is the distance from Aba State to Iguacha? For those of you that knows, you know, that know the terrain very well, what is the distance? With bicycle, we go to Amibo. From Okwa, from Abangwa, we go to Okwa. From Okwa, we enter Amibo. What is the distance? These are our brothers. But it's quite unfortunate that when their brothers were shouting on top of their voices, these people, you know, were withdrawing themselves from anything that has to do with Biafra. Only few of them. The majority of them believe that Nigeria will work, and Nigeria is happening to them today. It's a pity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. If you begin to check the stupidity and the wickedness and senselessness of some people, you can't, I don't know what to equal it with. But whatever cup you used to measure for people, we used to measure for you. And I believe everyone that is working against the Biafran people, Mazen Nandi can make that powerful prayer. Be you a country, be you an individual, be you a group, and you're working against the restoration of Biafra. Sorry, your name is sorry. You're welcome back, Mazi. Okay, go ahead and speak to us. Mazi, okay, you're back.
So, network is not friendly with me.
Yeah, I got it.
So, thank you. As I was saying, I want to emphasize that those of them that see us or see our leg as an animal leg and they want to shut our leg, all of them are going to shoot themselves. And that is what is going on now. Our brother that was speaking before I enter, it says, these people hate us too much. And what we are doing, they don't want to. In fact, someone I know, I asked him whether he wants, in fact, he's scared of what we are doing concerning Biafra. He says, did we come and beg them? We shouldn't count them in anything like that. Unfortunately, today, Nigeria is happening to them. Just as I was saying before, that Asari Dokubo was boasting before now. Let him come and boast now. Let's hear him. And just like our last brother says, that Nigeria is going to happen to him because he is actually tool that Nigeria is using to kill in Enugu, to kill in Imo, to kill in Abia, to kill in Anambra State. Operation Udogachi, are they not from Asari Dokubo? Dokubo's history made us to know that he's a pure Igbo man, but he chose to be killing his own people. And that thing that he's doing will haunt with him. He is going to go down. Mark my word, because the process has started. And our people said that he who kill will be killed the same thing. Oyenebu Nama Galanama. So Mandi Kenana Otu, only one brother, he said that what these people are doing is the same thing or what people in the struggle are doing. When you look at people like Oge Ikere, you look at this woman, they call her Mini Socha, this the one that call himself Adadibo. I see what he's doing. All of them is, in fact, I will classify him as a Dokubo group. Because what Dokubo is doing is not different from what Adado or Rama is doing to our quests. And if not that God is with us, with what the propaganda of this wicked woman would have destroyed the whole thing. But I am seeing the hand of God mightily upon the struggle. That's how God is bringing more mightier people to come and stand. Trump is doing for this struggle, and other people coming up. In fact, it gives me joy. So, my brother, the work you people are doing is quite huge. That I always give you kudos, and I come to see say, keep it up, and also encourage other people, those people that their name is among the people that we can go to their own media and hear the truth. Let them come up and talking, because that's how you are going to win back. I was listening to a particular program today where they had him saying that he played a video that when someone was saying his name na Amy from Ghana, it was a kind of fading up. If at that door that they are believing, thought that he doing something, and they cannot bring any fathom to support the struggle. So, but if you people will want to see evidence, as you are bringing, hello, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead, but
hello, can you hear me?
Ahead. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, what I'm trying to say lastly is that as you people are standing strong, some of the media that is propagating government program should also stand strong, as you always come up like this to educate them. Also should come up also, as you are educating Biafran, they are educating Biafra in their various media. You see, in no distant time, those lost souls will come back, and together we fight this monster. But for the Asare Dokubo, he should stand tall to fight the fight that comes to him. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark Kejuku. I appreciate you. You've spoken well. Thank you so much. And we must continue. We can never give up, no matter what the enemies are doing, no matter the propaganda, blackmail. All things is going to work for good for them that trust Chukwu Gabia. Wherever you are today, and you are now standing on this struggle, we are not focusing on Biafra restoration. Except you are not from Biafra land, or you are not a Biafra. But if you are from the old southeastern region, the present southeast, lower Kogi, lower Benue, your mother is tying 2 pieces of wrapper, and up till now you have not made up your mind to pursue your freedom. Sorry, you are going to remain a slave forever. And any slave that have refused to pursue his or her own freedom, you don't have pity for such people. Any slave that have chosen slavery and you refuse to pursue your freedom, you don't pity for such people. And we should always know that freedom is not given, it is taken. You fight for it. You fight for it. You go for it, no matter what it will cost. You have to make your freedom equal the cost of your life. If you can remember, our forefathers who were taken to slavery to United Kingdom, to United States. Our forefathers were taken to slavery to United States. They said instead they will be a slave, it is better they will be dead and free. And they held hands together, they walked into a river and they sank themselves. That is the mind of somebody who wants a freedom. If it
that is
the
Igbo land, Mazi Chicks. That is
exactly.
the Igbo land.
The Igbo land in the
US. Water
brings
us, water will take us home. They refuse to be slaves.
If it is death that will give you freedom, go for it. There is nothing like being free. And that is the spirit of our forefathers. That is why you begin to see people today who are lily-livered. One small thing, you are afraid. Some people, even to share a program that has to do with Biafra in their platform, they don't. There are some people, Biafra, you can't even see any picture of any Biafra agitator on their platform. You will never see them talk about Biafra in any other platform. You will never see them discuss it. Some of them, when they come privately, they talk to people. When you come to public, you will never hear them contribute. Because they want to maintain a particular friend. They want to maintain a particular friendship. They want to keep some business. Idiots. And you think by by all those crooked movements that you can be able to achieve anything. That thing you are running from is going to destroy you. It will hunt you down. It is happening today. For every cup you used to measure to Biafra, will feed you with that same cup in 100 folds. You can't run away from it. That is why everybody must be very careful what you are doing today. Be very sure that what you are supporting, it is your own conviction, out of your own conviction. Not because of what I said or what anybody said. Let it be out of your conviction. So that when the punishment or penalty will come, or the blessing will come, you will take it and claim it without looking back. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother Akonyo Wetre. Go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear you.
Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon from this side.
No.
Thank you so much for a wonderful work. It's only Chukwu will strengthen you.
You see?
Because the things you are doing for Biafrans, we Biafrans, I don't think we can be able to pay you. Because without people like you, the way you coordinate and articulate things, I don't know what would have been our own fate. So I thank you so much. In what you are discussing today, it is on two things that I will chip in my opinion. One, about Soludo in his press briefing, state address yesterday. And I want to send this question to him. He was very keen to analyze Igbos living in the north and all other part of Nigerians. He was very specific about the northern side, ruling out figures, numbers of people that are living there, and the people that he has met, inquired from them. So my question to him and to the people that believe in him, the Igbos living in West Africa and other countries like Ghana, Ivory Coast, Gabon, Burkina Faso, and so rest of them, does it mean that if Biafra comes, that they are not going to come home because Biafra have come? Those that are living in the diaspora, is he trying to preach to us that if Biafra should come tomorrow, that you people will be banished? I want these our leaders to be rational in their reasoning. They should think like human beings. They should think like human beings. It is becoming clearer to them, glaring at them every day, that Nigeria is not workable. But they are finding it very okay, suitable to them, on how to make Nigeria to work. But I will tell him this afternoon, that Nigeria will never work. Whatever progress they are looking for in Nigeria will best come when all indigenous people are allowed to go on their separate ways. And also on his opinion on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. One thing about Nnamdi Kanu and Simon is that when you take a proper study of their life, of who they are, you will discover that the things they did was not on their volition. If it were to be their own decision to do, there wouldn't have been any second thought for them to fight for Biafrans. And as they were compelled by the spirit to fight for the freedom of their people, virtually everything they said has come to pass. It was our supreme leader that said, go and serve Nigeria and come back in shame. And many that have gone to serve Nigeria, in the quest of serving Nigeria, they denigrate and demoralize their people. They've all come back in shame. Asari Dokubo today is nowhere to be found. And I pray, not even praying, I know, connecting the dots in the happening in Nigeria. The only prayer that I will pray for him is that when DSS will arrest him, he should pray that it won't be the same cell or the same side of the cell that he will be put in to be the same place with Nnamdi Kanu. But if it is for arrest, it won't be long they will arrest him, because he has gone to serve Nigeria, to kill his people, and today shame is all over his life. So to talk my little opinion today, I'll be telling Biafrans, including me, that if we can take study of what that is happening today, it will be done on us to sit more tight, do more relevant things, know that the whole game is coming to our favor. If the Almighty Asari will fall today and hid his head in shame, it then means that God is helping us. I've maintained several times that Nigeria will self-destroy itself. That if every one of us that is fighting for Biafra will understand that Nigeria will self-destroy itself, that we will not even have the time and chance to be cursing each other and speaking to those that find it very okay, very well in propagating lies, cursing their fellow brother, making noise. If they will cool down and underscore Nigeria, they will discover that Nigeria will self-destroy itself. So therefore, they will channel their energy in strengthening the institution called Biafra, organizing themselves for tomorrow. Because when the whole thing will scatter, then by then, because we have channeled our energy in organizing ourselves, it won't be difficult for we to move on. So that's my little advice to them today. And to our government, I pray, as I pray every day, God will strengthen us. At the end, we will win. As we continue doing the needful, standing on the path of truth, God in heaven will make everything to work in our favor. Nigeria will keep making wrong decisions. All our enemies, they will keep making wrong decisions. Finland, Alestov, is fronting his face with Zelensky. I pray also that Putin will be provoked and he will send them one of his, will I call it Ubunigwe, to test the microphone, and definitely it will come to pass. I pray also for our dear leaders, that God bụ onye kere eluigwe ka ụwa enwe onye kere ọ ya aga gbaa ha ume ebe ọbụla Simon nọ, ebe ọbụla Nnamdi Kanu nọ, yanwa ọ ya bụ onye ga-anọnyere ha, mee ha ka ha filikwana depressed, na ha nọdụsie ike, nye ha that spirit o nyere Mandela mere o ji sustain ya himself in prison for 20-something years. Ha ga-sustain onwe, they will be happy, they will feel fulfilled, because it won't be long. What we are looking for will come. Those that are still finding it difficult to join the struggle, those that are still calling us fools, they should take picture, take study of what that is happening at the harmful today. You know, most of the times, our people will be analyzing things wrongly. But if you look it from the other side, when Simon was trying to protect them, the governor of Enugu State, because the governor of Enugu State wouldn't have done what he did all by himself, but people supported him. They chanted his praises. I want to ask them today, where is that governor that they supported? I still want to ask Chika Anyanwu. Is it Chika Chidi Anyanwu? Where is his voices today? Abi, he has gone deaf and dumb. So to the people that is always affected, it is high time that you make meaning of your days, make meaning of your life. Ask yourself the vital question that you need to ask, not being biased. Because if you keep being biased, this water, this cloud that is gathering, will swallow you. The earlier the better for you. The earlier you understand that there's no hope for you in Nigeria. We might be in Nigeria, but when you engage yourself and do yourself with that belief that though you are in Nigeria, but you are not in Nigeria, you are not a Nigerian, it will help you to mark your steps. It will help you to guide your speeches. It will help you to know when to say yes and when to say no. It will help you to analyze whatever they bring to you. When they call upon you to sabotage your brother, you will say no. But if you keep being myopic, if you keep being biased, if you keep looking for what that will favor you alone and maybe your nuclear family, it won't be long. A ball will be served to you. So my brother Chooks, keep on doing what you are doing. The way you do your exposition is what we all call for every day. And as you are doing it, posterity will judge everybody. Tomorrow, our unborn children will come up. They will see how we fought for our dear nation. And they will see the energy we put in speaking the truth. And it will help to shape their own belief and see that it pays to work for the good of everybody. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for...
Ofu okwu m na-agwa ndị mmadụ bụ na onye furu ihe na-eme na Rivers State today, ọ ga-eme onye ahụ ka ọ n'otu ala mara na mmadụ na-abụọ a anyị were ihe isi anyị n'ọnụ mee jide n'ezie na ha bụ ndị amụma. And Chukwu bili igwe ka m na-ayọ ya etekwa n'aka ka aka kpara asarị, and aka kpara ya again Tinubu helped there before. I don't think there will be anybody to help him again. Yete kwanaka kushia nwoji kunye Nnamdi mmiri. Si were kwe dase mochi kenye kwe mmiri ka ọ ṅụtụ ka ọ mara ka o si adị. Ndewo.
Thank you so much. So, my fellow Biafrans, as we are speaking and hearing, I just remember that very video that my brother Akonyo was talking about. I saw that video. I wanted to pull it out on the program today, but I just escaped my mind. Because of this other issues. And then when I saw that video and I heard what that criminal that called himself Seibu was saying, I wonder where those kind of people left their mind. And each time they bring this narrative of Igbos, so many Igbos in other regions in Nigeria, I just don't know where they are getting those analysis from. I don't know where they're getting those analysis from. That the Igbos are everywhere in Nigeria, and because of that, you cannot fight for your own. And because of that, you cannot be able to have your own country. I don't know I don't know how that analysis works. Do we Igbos, do we have more population than the Jews? Do we have more population than the Jews? The Jews are scattered all over the world. There is no place in the planet Earth today where you will not see Jews with very heavy investment, including Saudi Arabia and Iran. There is no place in the world where you will not see the investment of the Jews. There is no place in this planet Earth. They are scattered everywhere. So when they begin to give this narrative and they will tell you that we don't want a small place where we can be, that Nigeria is not a large place for we the Biafra. It is a cage. Nigeria is a cage for us. When you are talking about a large environment for Biafran to explore, it is not Nigeria. It is not Nigeria. When you are using Nigeria as a reference for a place for us to expand, it is madness. I see that as madness. I see that as absolute madness. Do you know how many Biafrans we have in this? Do you know how many Biafrans that have invested across the world? The major Biafrans that are invested, they're not even invested in Nigeria. They're not making their money in Nigeria. You are looking about Biafrans that have hotel and bakery in the north. And because of that, we will not have freedom. You have Biafrans in the United States that are making billions, that have investment that cost billions. You have go to Europe, you see Biafrans that are invested in billions in other part of African countries. In other African countries. Then you take because of people that have just a one room hotel or whatever in Abuja or in the north. We will not fight our freedom anymore. Is that a madness? I don't know why they keep on bringing this comparison. It gets me mad when I hear these idiots. I saw that very program where they were interviewing that idiot called Seludo, and he was making his analysis. And when you look at him, the way he presented, it's still the same thing he spoke on that very video we play here. That same idiocy he was talking against, that is what he's displaying today. Playing his political game. It is about him and his politics to retain the governorship. That is what he's planning. He doesn't care about the security of the people. He doesn't care about the welfare of the people. It is about him, about Seludo and Seludo alone. And when you see him talking in that program, he was talking down on our Prime Minister, Samaneba. And that is how you know them. Any idiot that will come and tell you that he loves Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you are supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and you hate Mazen Samaneba, you are a deceiver. You are a deceiver. And this thing they are talking about Mazen Samaneba is exactly how they were treating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before the appearance of Mazen Samaneba. Before the kingdom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, every single one of them today that come to preach Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on their conventional media as an angel of light, they hated him. Go and check what they were writing. Go and check what they were writing in 2015 when he was arrested. Go and check how they were talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu after he went inside. These are people that hated him without God. They called him different kind of name. But today, all of a sudden, You see them, they come to their conventional media for their political interest. They will tell you, oh, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the one we know as a leader. He's the one who is carrying the Biafran project. He's the one who is carrying the Igbo project. They bring it down to Igbo projects. He is going with, and they know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not going with Igbo project. The project of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not Igbo project. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never ever gone for Igbo project. He is going for Biafran project. The whole of southeastern region. That has been the project of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But when you see this idiots come, they say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he is the one that represents Igbos. It is Igbo project. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never pursued Igbo. Even in one of his programs, he said, anything you open and you put Igbo as the title, it will not succeed. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said in one of his programs, go and check every organization where you see Igbo this, Igbo that. Go and check them. It's either fighting against themselves, one propaganda or one other. Fighting against themselves. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, one of his programs, said it. His project has never been an Igbo project. But when they come online, they spill these lies, and people buy into it. You see somebody, you hate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you hate Mazen Simon, you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. How does it work? How? How does it work? Because you succeeded in caging him in Nigeria, and you think because of that now, you want to make sure you destroy the image of Master Simon Ever. You talk down on him to make people begin to see him differently. The same thing that's the same thing Finland is also helping them to do. Finland is helping them to do the same thing in their own, writing rubbish, interpreting rubbish about Master Simon Ever. Only idiots will believe these individuals. Only idiots will believe these individuals. Anybody that is sane will never listen to these people, especially politicians. Anybody that is a politician, from the smallest to the biggest, they don't mean well for you. They don't care about you. They don't give a damn about you, how you feel, or everything they are doing is for their own personal interest and their cliques, for them and their children. How long is it going to take us for us to understand this very fact? If you are from the old southeastern region and you have not yet realized that the only place you have faith, the only place you can have assurance of defense, protection, have a good economy, have security, is in Biafra. After that, there is no other thing. The only remedy to the problem we're having today is Biafra. Whether you are a Biafran or non-Biafran, your envy and jealousy can continue to eat you up. The only thing that you see them today crying. The other lady came out and began to cry about the economy. That the amount they're paying her in her NYSC something cannot even solve any problem for her. And because she commented and spoke, they rose against her. People wrote again and began to call her. The NYSC board began to call her and threaten her because she said how she's feeling. That is what Nigeria builds. When you see them, they choose their presidency in their politics. It is about Igbo presidency, Hausa presidency, Ijaw presidency, Yoruba presidency. You can never hear them campaign of a Nigerian president. Today, look at your brother, what they call him, P2B. He's now sleeping in the north. He now has a home in the north, completely sleeping in the north on a daily basis. He doesn't even care what happens in the home. They have made him to believe that it's only the North that can give him the vote that will make him a president. They have made him to believe that it is only when Sultan or Sokoto say you'll be president, and he have accepted it with good faith. Today, he is ready to do anything, including changing his religion to be a president. The only thing that can give you safety, security, and make you have respect is the sovereignty of Biafra. We must protect it. And when we are asking for this Biafra, it is not a selfish request. Every region, whether you are a Biafra or not, the Arewas will have their self-respect, be on their own. The Oduduwa people will be on their own. The Middle Belt will be on their own. The Biafras will be on their own. Every region will grow in their own space, at their own speed. We can still mingle. We can still do business together based on our agreement that we have reached. We can still visit, we can still intermarry based on agreement we have reached. Any idiot coming to tell you that we have a population because you are so much populated, that is why you cannot have a country. That person is a mad person, is a mad idiot. And these are the people that come and claim to be professors. They come and claim to process us. Because we have a big population, we cannot have our own country. Are we more populated than the Jews? The Jews are in every country of the world. You will find a Jew. They are investing heavily, including in Arab nations. They are investing. But yet they have their nation. And it was only when they had that their nation that they began to gain respect from any place they go. It doesn't matter. Even in Saudi Arabia, they have investment and they are respected. You don't play with their investment. You don't dare. You dare not. And someone is telling you that you should only be limited in Nigeria. And they begin to describe Nigeria as a big place for us to expand. Madness. It is sad that some of us are believing that nonsense. Very, very sad. Yeah, welcome, my beloved sister Ojugo. Thank you for joining. Let's hear from you, my sister.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. Oh, good-hearted Biafrans. Yeah, I've been on YouTube section listening to what is going on. I just have few things, before I go back to work. Oh, I hope the television is not bothering me. Okay, so first of all, when we do prayer, we always say, Nigeria, if you serve Nigeria, Nigeria, if you believe in Nigeria, Nigeria will happen to you.
Definitely.
So whatever that is happening over there in River State, I only pray for God to protect the innocent people, the civilians that just go to their work, go to market, buy food, and go back to their house. Let God protect them. But every other person there that have served Nigeria, that Nigeria is happening to them. So I'm not crying about it.
Oh, yeah.
So they should figure it out. They should figure it out. That's that of River State over there. Because for Ikwere and all these people that say they are not Igbo. Look at even Opobo that is in. Opobo is from Umbano, King Jaja of Opobo. They know the history of yesterday. It's from Umbano. They went over there when he ran away from slavery and started life over there. So they are not. So that's, by the way. Senator Dokobo, I don't have to talk. Whatever Nigeria wants to do with him, let them do. And I think somehow it's even to our own advantage, because right now he's going to pull his men out from our land and go back to fight the battle that they've created themselves over there in River State.
Exactly.
So for Soludo, I didn't watch it, but from what our brother said and what you put in detail, you have investment in another country. It's not, I don't know how to put it now, for you not to go back to. We all are that are, like, I mean, United States here. I have investment, Does that prevent me from going home? If I want to go home, I can put somebody there. I can sell it if I want to. I can still go back. That Biafra separates from Nigeria. If there can be peace, you can use a visa. What about we and Ghana? Our people drive into Ghana. So these things doesn't really, but sometimes you get surprised when somebody who is a professor, will come and be saying these things. You can say that it's just a way to brainwash. It's not that he doesn't know the real thing or what's supposed to be done, but it's the way they've studied our people. They know what they will say to brainwash our people. So once you bring that up, the people in the north will say, yeah, that's why this Biafra thing will not work. You see, even the governor of Anambra State said it. They know how to brainwash our people. It's the same tactics that the pastors, the leaders in the church are using to brainwash our people. You can imagine where somebody is seriously sick, dying, they keep you in the church praying for you, and you're there dying, and it didn't occur to you that you should go to the hospital. So when you see that level of you pity our people. I'm telling you, you pity our people. You'll be asking yourself, is this a human being thinking this way? Even the person that even keeps such person in that church praying, what is wrong? See, so I don't know. So Soludo knows what he's doing. He just want to come to the national TV and brainwash our people. We have business in the north. We have any. And so freaking what? If this is resolved, people have done it. Different countries have, and they still intermarry. They still do trade together. Countries do trade together. You can live anywhere in the country and do your business. So Soludo should just go sit down one side with this their brainwash kind of a talk. And it's so bad when it comes to somebody who is educated.
It's so sad.
It's so sad. Somebody who educated like him, coming down to that level to think like that. That's really insane, And then my only thing is our people need to be very, very strong and focused. Let them blow all the oil pipe. We'll be asking them to do that, and they were not doing it. So let them continue to do it now. It's going to help a lot. So our people need to be focused on what we're doing and let the River State sort themselves out. If that's a means for them to say, hey, you know what? We belong to Biafra, then we'll welcome them very well. But if they think that they will fight the fight by themselves, let them go ahead and do that and fight Nigeria. So my brother, I really love. I know why I always come into your broadcast, because it's well organized, well matured, well like any if you're a refined person, you know where to go to get your information. You know where you want to find yourself. Not in anything, not in any saga or this. No, we've grown past that. So I really encourage you and continue. Don't deviate. I really love your this, and that's why even if 1 minute that I have, I want to come in. And if I don't come in, I am on the YouTube watching, and the YouTube, my name will come there as Doreen.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I know your
name. Which is my English name, So, and then when I sign up, to come inside your this is, sign me in there with my native name, Ojugo. So, thank you and keep up the good work. It's not easy. Every day. God will compensate you. We will compensate you by the special grace of God. Thank you so much. I will go back to the background and listen.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that wonderful contribution. Thank you so much. So, my fellow Biafrans, every one of us, we must be consistent in our pursuit for this freedom. We must be consistent. Nigeria has nothing to offer to us. Nigeria has no plan for you and I. The earlier you understand this, the better. There is a video I'm going to play now. We have been given a warning. There was a time this warning came. It all the way from Mazen Nandekano, and during the time of Mazen Samuel, he gave the warning. And on my platform here, I played that warning. Even somebody called me privately to give that warning, say it's a dream or so, about leaving the money, people leaving huge amount of money in the bank. Our people that keep their money in Nigerian bank. If you have huge amount of money in the bank, this is not the time.
Tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe. Biafra, now wanna no let them break, we be flesh and bone, if we scatter we gonna
I hear Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg, my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try, yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try.